How
do you have any questions answered?
You are live.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Yeah, I was like, because we were at Home Depot, and he knows what he's looking for. He thinks he knows what he's looking for. And he ended up having to go back. But, oh, I'm loud. Are you loud?
Nope, mine are perfect.
That's weird. But it was funny. I'm like, we can't even call for help because we didn't even have our phones. I was like, oh my goodness. Okay, let's pull it up here.
Hey, Dad.
Oh, come on. I like when it actually tags me.
You want to what?
I like when it actually tags me.
Oh, yeah.
Because it makes it easy for me to find. Good morning, Ace. I'm just going to harass you every day until you just say you're going to come visit us.
I think he's scared.
Don't be scared. We don't bite.
No, I think he's scared of what projects I might have for him. I don't have anything right now. Wink, wink.
But I'll think of some. That show when he wanted to make the cedar chest. You ready?
Yep. Welcome to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer Blackwell.
And I'm Teresa Straub.
We are live with you here on several different platforms. You can listen to us on Z93 or Outlaw Country, where we simulcast the entire show. You can also stream us at monstermediayuma.com, or you can tune in on Facebook Live right now. You can either go to my personal page, that's where we create the show.
Yes, we do.
And then we share it on the station page, that is Z93 and Outlaw Country. So you can follow along and see what we might be doing behind the scenes.
Yes, and although we originate the actual Facebook Live feed from Jennifer's Facebook page, it's open to the public. It's just an easier way because when you have a personal page, you can actually get notifications, and there's no kind of restrictions to, what you can see. So we originated from Jennifer's page, but we do share it on all platforms, and we encourage you to do the same. If you follow us on Facebook Live, feel free to share the feed as well. We have a lot of local content, stuff that we are today in Yuma. So everything we talk about, for the most part, we keep, right here in Yuma.
Certainly a local feel about it.
Yeah, definitely.
We are experiencing a chilly morning for us right now.
Yes.
I'm sure that Bob, who's watching from Alaska right now, might disagree. It's about 47 degrees here. We did have a bit of a cooler overnight. We've had overall a pretty mild winter thus far.
Yes, we have.
I remember using our heater a little bit more last winter, but I was chatting with some friends in Pennsylvania this morning, and I'm always curious. I go, what's your weather like? And they said it's 41 right now, and it was 47 here. They're also 2 hours ahead.
Yeah.
But even so, they couldn't believe that there was only a 6-degree difference between us, because a few weeks ago it was about 90-degree difference.
Yeah, no, the evenings and nighttime temperatures have been really chilly this past weekend. We actually we play cards and stuff at my mother-in-law's house, and we actually use the big overhead heater for the outside patio and the little buddy for our legs, because it was chilly this weekend.
It is a little chilly out there.
But I don't mind it.
No, I like it. We will still be in the 60s today, and tomorrow we're going to be kind of on the cusp there of 69, 71. A little bit cooler in those outerline portions of Yuma County.
Yeah.
Now, we do have several people watching that we want to give shout-outs to on Facebook Live. Christine is watching, so she is one of our fellow cat lovers.
Yes, she
also,
is.
Mary, Sandra, Megan, another pet lover. We've got Carlos watching. Good morning. Bob, again from Alaska. Amber says, happy Monday morning, ladies. Now, we have, coming up on the show today, Howard Blitz will be here.
Yes.
And the Freedom Library has an event coming up. Can't believe February is, about a week and a half away. It's sneaking up there.
Yes, it is. It's
And
sneaking up on us.
they will be having a presentation featuring Frederick Douglass at the Freedom Library. And Howard's going to give us the details about that and how you can get involved and possibly win a scholarship.
Yes.
Now, we are going to open up the text lines right now because we have multiple giveaways.
We have a new round of giveaways
Yes,
for
we
this
do.
week.
We are going to start right off the bat with a $50 gift certificate from Lotus Day Spa and Salon.
Mm-hmm.
You can get some of those special things taken care of that you've maybe been putting off. We always need to pamper ourselves.
Yes, we do.
All you need to do is text the keyword Lotus, L-O-T-U-S, to 928-343-0993. You do have to be at least 18. For complete contest rules, visit monstermediayuma.com. Now, sorry, Wanda Yuma Shepherd. I have to say her whole name every time.
You know what? I was spoiled. Wanda Yuma Shepherd and Skylar Poston.
We are not forgetting about either of you.
No. Skylar's actually affected by this government shutdown that we have going on.
Yeah, I saw
now.
some posts. Actually, from several different friends yesterday that are affected by it. And, you know, I have a little bit of information. They are voting today. I believe it is at noon Eastern time.
So about now.
No, 10 o'clock.
10
Right now
o'clock
there's a
for 2
2-hour
hours.
difference. The vote was originally at 1 a.m. And that was moved to noon after it became clear, this is according to what I printed off, that Democrats already said they would block the spending bill over disagreements on a variety of issues. One of the main ones is the DACA issue. Yeah. And I think it's because they didn't want to have to get up at 1 o'clock in the morning.
That I understand.
But we are really affected in this Yuma community because we have, look at our military installations. Yeah. I think what it comes down to is non-essential departments were placed on furlough. Once the shutdown happened, it was that Saturday morning at 12:01 a.m. And some people were told to go in today and turn in essential equipment for their positions, and some of the determinations were being made. Some departments have money to operate for a short period of time, and they either put away for a rainy day. We received information that the Federal Communications Commission will remain open, but it was that the Patent Office is closed. These are different things at the federal level, but again, with YPG, a very large presence out there of federal employees, also MCAS Yuma. We have the federal courthouse here. I don't know what purview that falls under as far as how things will proceed there. If someone knows and they can let us know, please do that. But one of my friends, I think I had 8 different friends were messaging me last night that worked out at YPG, and one said the last furlough was, I think, 16 days.
You know, that's devastating to a family.
That's a whole. If that's work days, that could be well over a pay cycle.
Oh, definitely.
And some of them, a lot of families are, we're the working poor. It is check to check.
It is,
and that's how they're managing to take care of their families. And this makes a big dent in it.
It does. So all we can do is pray that they get everything resolved here shortly, and there won't be a big dent, put into our pockets for all of these people that are affected by it. So hopefully they get this resolved and get you guys back to work.
Good morning to Michael Stewart. He says hello from Missouri, born in Arizona.
Oh,
good morning to you.
Thank you for tuning in.
Christy has a birthday wish she would like us to share. Happy birthday to Whitney Van Horn.
Oh, happy birthday, Whitney. You know what? We have quite a few birthdays today.
We do. It is a busy day, and I think we have at least one in common between both of our lists.
We do, but real quick, first I want to give a birthday shout out to a couple birthdays that we missed yesterday. One of them is one of our local monsters. He is one of the members from the Dune Sea Crew, Tom Labistri. We want to wish you a very happy birthday. He was celebrating his birthday yesterday. And one of our viewers, she pops in every once in a while, but I went to school with her, Sarah Reeder. We want to wish you a very happy birthday as well. She was celebrating a birthday yesterday. And the common birthday that we have today, this is, our families, we grew up together. They're only a couple years younger than me, but her mom is my brother's godmother and also my son's godmother. So I look at them as her and her brother as a brother and sister, but they're my godbrother and sister. But Dolo, Corey, Gill, we want to wish you a very happy birthday and I love ya. Longtime friend Joe Mowry, we want to wish you a happy birthday. And another local monster is celebrating their birthday today, Billy Arviso with Sansara. We want to wish you a happy birthday as well.
That's right. And Janice Power has a birthday today along with Ricky Romero.
Well, happy birthday to all of you.
We hope you're having a great day. Good morning, Darcy. She says good morning via Facebook Live.
Good morning, Darcy.
And Skylar says that now he's out at YPG. He says 5 hours to lock up YPG. We're luckily able to borrow 30 hours in the whole of vacation, which will be paid back to Trax because they're one of the subs out there as they normally accrue it after the shutdown. So just a little information there. But again, we want this to be resolved quickly because our government needs to be operational, all aspects of it.
All aspects of it.
All right, now another big thing really affecting the Yuma community, but the entire nation.
Yes.
The flu.
Yes, I feel better. In case you can't tell.
Teresa got a little shot in the behind yesterday, and she said she felt 90% better relatively quickly.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I still have a little bit of congestion, but it's nothing like it was. It's better. The way I look at it is, why spread the germs if you can go get it taken care of? If you have the insurance and things to cover it here, definitely go get it taken care of. There's no reason to spread the germs around or to suffer when they have things that will. It's not your normal flu shot. It's going to be a mixture of your amoxicillin and penicillin and things, but it worked, and I literally within 5 to 10 minutes my congestion was clearing up. I could breathe. My nose finally healed up from having to blow it so much. But it's a really 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 bad flu this year again. I mean, we had it the last few years. It's just been getting worse and worse, and it's affecting our older population and even our younger kids.
Yes, so far there have been over 30 deaths of children from the virus nationwide.
Yeah.
And I have a map from the CDC that kind of gives a breakdown. And Arizona is green, which kind of runs from low to moderate. Wait, no, I'm sorry. We're red.
We're red. I was like, how are you saying
green? Is that Utah or Colorado? Sorry. No, we are at a high risk right now.
Yes, we are.
And I was chatting with someone from YRMC this morning. We're going to try and get one of the emergency department physicians on midweek, and just based on their availability to come and talk about this. They're stressing, they have the restrictions in place right now, visitor restrictions. Those 15 and under are not allowed to visit. Now, if they're patient, that's a different story.
Yeah.
They fall under a completely different parameter. But they're encouraging people, if you have any symptoms and you're there to visit someone, stay away.
Yes.
Someone commented earlier, okay, but if there's symptoms are severe, I'm just talking about a visitor. If you have flu-like symptoms and you're there to visit your grandma, please stay home.
Stay home.
But if you are experiencing serious symptoms, you're very dehydrated, you obviously need to get medical attention relatively quickly. But if you're seeking something that does warrant immediate attention, please then do go to the emergency department. If you're not able to get into your physician, because sometimes they can administer, they can at least diagnose you, figure out what it is, get you a shot, or start you on some course of treatment or medication to get you feeling better. But people keep going out and they're not feeling well, but there's stuff to do. We understand that. There's things you need to do. But I've seen so many sick people out in the stores.
Yes, all over, and even myself. I know I was in denial that I was getting a cold, but I think one of the things that helps is I was really really preventative. Once I saw how bad it was getting, and literally everybody was sick around us. I was doing everything I could. I was doubling up on my vitamin C. We have lots of fresh produce right now. All of our fruits our grapefruits are high in vitamin C. Doing what we can to protect ourselves. And there is we have a great resource here, and I'm going to give them a shout out because I really do think some of the products that they have really did help me in I still don't think that in reducing my cold, because I really don't feel that I got a full-blown cold. I think I was able to nip it in the butt, and my body did a lot of the fighting for me because I had been doing the preventative measures. But the Yuma Garden Company has a lot of your organic herbs and produce and everything there. And they make this stuff called fire cider, and it has all of your essentials in there. It's not the most pleasant, but I got used to it. But it has apple cider vinegar, it has your fresh garlic, it has onions, it has horseradish, it has peppers, lemons, oranges, everything you can think of that's going to boost your immune system. You can buy it and you can take it to boost your immune system. If you're already sick, you can take it more frequently throughout the day. And I swear that is what got my throat. It was just more my congestion later on, but my throat was sore and itchy and scratchy, and my cough, that went away right away, like within 3 doses of me taking it. So there is things you can do to protect yourself. Do what you can, especially our kids. My son's been on vitamin C, double the amount of vitamin C, because they're in an environment where they're interacting with lots of kids on a regular basis. And even Kevin's doctor said, if he hasn't gotten his shot, I said, you not so much, because we're a little bit stronger and we're older. But the kids and the elderly are what they're looking
at. And it's not too late to get your shot. In some instances, though, it can take up to 2 weeks for it to take effect. And again, it's not 100% effective, but you can still get it. It might have those effects a little bit sooner.
Yeah.
And that's what the CDC is saying, and both Yuma Regional Medical Center. But the primary thing, and a lot of people, this is where we're not taking the time, you need to rest. That's the best way for your body to fight off any type of sickness like this. And while the cocktail may have worked for Teresa, it might not be effective for everyone else too. So again, it's still good to at least know yourself and know your limits, but wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
I know a lot of people, we've kind of acclimated to coughing into our elbow or our sleeve, but if you are using a tissue, when you use it, throw it away and get a new one. People tend to hold on to it and clutch it, and you're just grasping those germs right there in the palm of your hand.
And hand sanitizer, after you blow your nose. I know Jennifer, thankfully Jennifer gives us hand sanitizer every year in our Christmas stockings, so we have it on hand here. But any of those little things, try, and if you can, stay home. Like you said, the rest was the best. One of the best medicines for me is being able to rest and let my body fight it on its own.
And if you are sick enough and it warrants going to the hospital, don't be afraid.
Go.
But the thing is, there's some people there that might be there for something else, and then they end up coming out with the flu because they've been exposed to it in the emergency department. All right, today is January 22nd, and it's National Blonde Brownie Day. This is one of my husband's favorite desserts. Not my favorite. I'd rather have the chocolate, but he prefers the blonde brownie, and it recognizes the treat often referred to as the blondies. They're similar to the traditional brownies that pretty much everyone knows, but in place of cocoa, brown sugar is used, giving it a sweet tooth satisfying molasses flavor.
That sounds good to
And
me.
he likes it topped with ice cream and some kind of nuts. Yep, there we go. Now we are going to take a break, and we'll be back with Howard Blitz from the Freedom Library. But we're opening the contest lines at 3430993 to text in. So make sure you use the 928 area code. We have a pair of tickets to the Troubadour Experience Band. That's a George Strait tribute. They will be at Cocopah Casino this Saturday, the 27th at 7:30 p.m. Tickets are valued at $40 for the pair. Text the keyword WIN, W-I-N, to 928-343-0993. You do have to be at least 21 for these, though. And for complete rules, visit monstermediayuma.com. Today in Yuma is on Z93, Outlaw Country, and monstermediayuma.com. And it's brought to you by Classic Accounting. Make your appointment to get your 2017 taxes done at Classic Accounting at their Yuma or Foothills location. Call 343-1040 to schedule your appointment today.
And Sprague Sports is Yuma's hunting and shooting headquarters, and they're family owned and operated since 1956. And right now, you can take advantage of their January gun clearance sale. They have the best selection of used firearms to choose from, and they all come with a lifetime warranty. You can find them on 32nd Street next to Lowe's.
And Quick Refrigeration, they are also another wonderful family-owned and operated business in Yuma, and they've been heating and cooling our community since 1955. Visit getcoolquick.com.
And our wonderful friends over at Advocate Pest and Wildlife Services, locally owned and operated as well, and have providing pest control services in the Yuma area for over 20 years. You still have time to take advantage of that 1-year termite protection for only $125, but I think you're only about a week out, so you need to get in there as soon as possible. You can find them at 928-343-9149. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram.
We'll be back with Today in Yuma after the break.
Howard's here, I saw him.
Yep. He was playing
What does
peekaboo.
Skylar mean, 11:30?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Skylar, what does that mean? Is that nap time? I'm not sure. Come on in.
Almost
Good
done.
morning, good morning.
Good
You're on
morning.
Facebook Live. Awesome.
I like that the florals are coming back. Reminds me of the early 90s.
The what?
The florals.
Oh, I know.
I thought you meant Howard.
Like got flowers on his shirt too.
Howard's wishing he was in Hawaii, I think.
Always.
All right.
After living there for 3 years, and then going back.
All right. We will do giveaways
Yep, giveaways.
when we can get, I think when we're done, then we'll have Janice come over and grab the phone. So we can do a call in. Thank you very much.
Yep, this is for you.
Perfect. Thank you, Howard.
And I use this one.
Yes.
Yep. Just pull it towards you. There you go.
I don't need any headphones, do I?
No.
Yeah.
Only if we get a call.
You should be all right.
But people
I
like
think I turned my
Facebook.
phone off. Yeah, okay. Oh, man.
Good morning, Mike Herford. And I don't know if it's Joe or Crystal, but someone's watching.
Yeah.
These combination accounts throw me.
I don't know how you guys do it. I'm having trouble with my technology. Is it possible that a charger to a computer goes bad?
Yes.
Because my every time I charge it, it's not charging. It's
But
draining
it could
the
be
battery.
your battery too, though.
The battery could be bad too.
It could be either or. But yes, they do go bad.
So now I gotta go to the Apple store and get a new battery, get a new charger, get a new computer.
Donate an organ if you're going to go to the Apple store.
Exactly.
Well, I had my phone plugged in all night, and when I woke up this morning, it was only at 39%. It said it was still charging, but it wasn't. It's just a
Wasn't
regular.
it all the way?
Well, it was. It said it was charging, but it wasn't the charger that goes with the phone.
Oh.
It was, but
It's more of a trickle charge.
yeah. Well, still all night usually.
Yeah, mine
should
was
be
acting
plenty
weird
to
last
do it.
night
Yeah.
too.
So I actually got the actual Samsung one, the rapid charger, and it charged it this morning.
So how do you know if it's the charger or if it's the battery?
You
have to
don't?
take it to
You
the
really
store.
don't, unless you know somebody else with the same charger, so you can
Oh.
check it.
Okay.
Skylar said it was an error. He was typing in a direct message, but Facebook automatically puts it to the live feed comments instead. He needs
Well, thankfully it was a clean message.
So are people listening to us right now?
Uh-huh.
That is
On
absolutely
Facebook,
correct.
on
Okay.
Facebook Live.
Oh, Facebook Live, so that's good.
I have to remember not to hit
Well, you
enter.
can't do anything in private anymore.
No.
There's no such thing as privacy.
No.
Especially for this hour. What happened?
Go look at that.
Okay.
No, because it was a private message.
So you can't even send a private message. Can you send a private message on
Yeah,
Facebook
you
Live?
can.
Yes.
No,
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 Facebook
no,
Live.
it's just someone else.
Okay, well, I was just going to say.
He's
No,
a gentleman and a
A
scholar.
There you go. That's what my grandfather always used to say.
All right.
We'll come back after this.
The lost
Yeah.
art.
I'm not sure how true that is.
All right, we ready?
Yep.
Ready, Howard?
I am. I'm always ready. I have to be ready.
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We are here with Howard Blitz from the Freedom Library on Today in Yuma on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com,
Good.
and Facebook Live.
Good morning, ladies.
There you go.
Morning. Good morning.
Didn't want to interrupt there.
Now,
No worries.
Howard, we have you back here because the Freedom Library does so many good things in our community. And there's another event coming up featuring Frederick Douglass
do.
in February.
Yeah, it is. February 3rd, to be exact, over at Church for the City from 6:45 till whenever we get done. People will be able to ask this gentleman questions, but this guy's got a tremendous story. I mean, it really is an American story. From coming from slavery to being a free man to being an entrepreneur to becoming a millionaire.
Really?
And he really became a very wealthy guy at the end of his life. But it's truly an amazing story. And, you know, none of us can really appreciate what it means to be enslaved. Not really. I mean, we've got semblance of it today, but not anywhere close to what this guy experienced. And when you read his book, the narrative, you know, of Frederick Douglass, his autobiography, he goes into tremendous details about what he experienced. And this is what this guy is going to be doing. I've seen video on Frederick Douglass, and he is one heck of a speaker.
Has Frederick been here before? I know
Never has. This
I
is
know
a-
you bring in quite a few different
Yeah,
speakers.
this is going to be the first trip to Yuma for him, but he's been doing this for over 30 years.
Oh wow.
And he goes literally all over the world, but primarily all over the country. And he's going to be at Centennial Middle School on Thursday the 1st. He'll be at 4th Avenue Junior High on Friday the 2nd, and then he's going to be at Church for the City that Saturday night.
I love that. We had Tina Clark here on Friday, and we were talking about the Civil War days that they had down at
Yes,
the
you just
former
had them this
Quartermaster
weekend.
Depot.
Yeah.
And one of the things she talked about is, you know, does it seem like a lot of the kids these days are showing an appreciation for history and the history that we learned, and I like that they're providing students this opportunity with these presentations that will be done.
No, absolutely. And my understanding is that Centennial Middle School, they actually have a session where they studied Frederick Douglass.
Oh,
And they-
wow.
And they've just done this, I guess, in the fall here, like October, November time frame. So they just got through finishing up the study of him. So this is going to really
All right in
dovetail
line,
very,
yeah.
very, very nicely with their studies of Frederick Douglass. But this guy's got quite a history. He became quite an orator. He was one of the first women's rights movement guys that advocated for women's rights. He advocated, of course, to end slavery and to just basically legitimize what was said in the Declaration of Independence. And he really believed in America. He believed in the Constitution. He believed in the Declaration of Independence. He was really a true American. And I just can't wait for him to get here because I really want to hear him tell it out of his own mouth. Just reading his book gets you excited, but man, he became quite a public speaker. And like I said, the story of America is the story of Frederick Douglass.
Well, let's kind of segue a little bit, because for those thinking Frederick Douglass himself is going to be here,
Yeah,
he actually passed away in 1895.
that's true.
But we have these phenomenal presenters that come in, and they know the lives. They know so much about these amazing individuals who played a big part in our nation.
Absolutely. You're gonna really believe that you're in the presence of the real deal.
And
you
that's-
really are. Just like we had Thomas Jefferson and Ben Franklin here a year ago. And those guys do a heck of a job personifying those personalities.
And that's why I'm glad that Jen put him in, because I was going to say actor, but the presenter is a better way to put it, because these, like you said, these people really embody these characters that they're going for. And I love that, because they study the person, not only, the facts about them and stuff you're going to read, but they study their personalities,
Their nuances.
so they can really embody it and bring that history to life. So I think it's a fantastic thing, and I think it's even better that they're actually going out to the schools this time around, and he's going to be able.
Yeah,
to
we
do
try
that.
to bring these guys in and get them out to the schools as much as we can. We had Ben Franklin over at 4th Avenue Junior High that one time, and we've had Thomas Jefferson down at Centennial and the other middle schools. We had him over at Crane Middle School as well. So we try to get them around. We've had people out at Castle Dome. So we try to spread it around to all the
Well,
all
and
the
it's
schools.
a great opportunity to mix up the curriculum a little bit too.
Yeah.
Sometimes the you want to
The interactive part
yeah,
of it.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do,
Yeah.
and he looks a lot like him.
Well, it's not only just the looks; they're professional actors. Frederick, and this guy's name is Frederick Morsel. So it just so happens that his first name happens
To be
the
Frederick
same.
as well.
Yeah, but they're professional actors, so they're emulating the actual guy. Besides having all this knowledge about this individual, okay. So what the people are going to get is a very educational event as well as a very entertaining one. And you're going to be able to ask this guy questions. You'll be able to write down your questions on a card, hand them to the runners in the aisles, and get them up to the MC, and we'll be able to ask them all kinds of questions. But admission's only going to be $10. We're trying to make this as affordable as possible. Anybody under 13 is free of charge. It's going to be Saturday, February 3rd. The doors are going to open at 6:45.
At 5:40.
Or, I'm sorry, 5:45.
Uh-huh.
The event starts at 6:45, and it's going to be held at the Church for the City over there on 3726 East County 13th Street. And we really appreciate Pastor Tyrone Jones for his lending of his facility for this event. He has just been over the top generous, and we really appreciate all of his support there, as well as the many other sponsors that we have. Yuma Insurance, Yuma Sun. We've got several sponsors, and if you'd like to sponsor, give me a holler at 928-246-2327.
And Howard, we mentioned last time you were here that the Freedom Library has a new home.
We have a new home over there at the north end of the Yuma Sun building on Arizona Avenue, 2035 South Arizona Avenue. And so we have our own area, and Yuma Sun's been very gracious about providing that space for us for a very, very minimal charge.
All right, that is awesome.
It was
Well,
very, very nice.
Where I'm sure I've seen Church of the City driving by, but I just
Church for the City is over there by the Peanut Patch at the corner of County 13th Street and 4E, Avenue 4E. And so the Peanut Patch is to the east of 4E, and Church for the City is on the east. Is east
basically almost to 4E and County 13th Street.
Just about.
That's why, because that's kind of out my neighborhood.
Yeah,
Now-
that's it. County 13th Street and Avenue 4E.
We need to let people know we've been receiving notification. There is a manufactured home on fire on 14th Street and Atlantic. That's not too far from Yuma Palms, and a lot of
Yes.
people are already seeing it, but that's actually where it is located. So, let's try and avoid that area if we can. It's not very large in there. It's primarily industrial, but you do have some homes scattered
Yeah.
throughout there. So let the first responders in there because the roads are pretty narrow. All right. Again, this is coming up on February 3rd, Howard.
Correct.
And get there a little bit early. I like that there's no charge for those under 13.
Yeah.
Take the kids.
Yep.
And
This
it's
is all for kids. It's for adults. It's for anybody that wants to learn something about slavery in this country. Believe it or not, unbelievable as it may seem, we had slavery in this country. I mean, even though we predicate that all men are created equal and now they're created blah blah, this was one of our negative points. But it was guys like these, like Frederick Douglass, that got rid of this. But we have a little bit different form of slavery today. There's still some remnants of it, but it's not anywhere close to like this.
All right. Again, if you're interested in maybe being a sponsor of the event or just finding out more details, or you'd like to find a way to contribute to the Freedom Library Scholarship Fund, they do graciously accept those donations. It's a wonderful
Yes,
program.
we do. And all funds raised through this event go to the Freedom Library Education Scholarship Program, which is now in session. You still have time to register for the classes. Tuesday nights is the Constitution class. Thursday night is the economics class. So we just started last week, so there's still time to enroll.
Tax deductible?
Tax deductible. The fee for the class is not tax
Okay,
deductible.
but if you make donations.
But you make donations to the Freedom Library, absolutely, they're tax deductible. We're a 501c3 nonprofit organization. But come on down Tuesday nights or Thursday nights or both nights. Learn something about the Constitution and economics.
All right, and stay tuned a little bit later because we will be giving you a chance to win a pair of tickets to this event, courtesy of the Freedom Library. All right. Thank you so much, Howard.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Thank
on.
you.
I love that you work so
Appreciate it.
hard, too, to bring these interesting speakers to our community,
You're
to
welcome.
give everyone the opportunity
I'll
to...
do it.
All right.
Enjoy it. Thank
Thanks
you.
so much, Howard.
You bet.
It's Today in Yuma on Z93 Outlaw Country, monstermediayuma.com. We're going to take a break. The show is brought to you by Classic Accounting. They have 30 years of experience and knowledge to benefit you. Ask about their advance program. You can get up to a $2,500 advance while your tax refund processes. No additional fees or APR cost if you use the program. Call 343-1040.
And Sprague Sports is home of Yuma's only indoor shooting range, and they're your hunting and shooting headquarters. On 32nd Street next to Lowe's, you can try the gun before you buy it in a controlled environment.
And Quick Refrigeration. They're here to ensure your comfort in Yuma year-round. They offer commercial and residential service, and they also offer 24-hour emergency service. For more details, visit getcoolquick.com.
And Advocate Pest and Wildlife Services offers wildlife control like feral cat trapping, snake and skunk relocation, and pigeon extraction. You can give them a call at 928-343-9149. Or if I were you, I'd go like them on Facebook because they have a pretty awesome giveaway going on right now. And you can find them on Instagram as well.
It's time for our Lotus Day Spa and Salon Selfie with Howard. We'll be back after the break.
Thanks, Howard.
Thank you, Therese. Let me go get my stuff here. And thank you again.
You're very welcome. Then we'll meet you out in the courtyard.
Big leave? Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. We'll have Anita fix it first. She said the phone's not going. We're going to do the giveaway.
Okay.
I gotta get my jacket too.
You're going to need that. It's a little chilly. Let's take our picture real quick. Right in the here. We're trying to avoid the shadows. All right. Smile. Perfect.
Awesome.
Thanks, Howard. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Here, let's grab your jacket
Thank
so
you,
you don't
ladies.
forget your jacket.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Good morning. Let's see. Is it green or red? Red. Perfect.
So phone off, not phone on.
No, yeah, phone off. Because phone on means phone on going through the board. Phone off means phone direct line to.
What color am I doing?
How about the first caller?
Okay.
Woo! Sneak peek Facebook Live.
Don't
You
call
have to
yet.
wait. You have to wait.
till we tell you. Oh, it's chilly.
I know it's cold,
I like it.
but I know I like it too. I left my hoodie next door.
I like that. Like you go out in the morning and it's cool, but then the sun comes up and it gets even cooler. Before it warms. I love that.
Coldest before sunrise.
And the sunrise was beautiful this morning.
I didn't. It was dark when I got here. I don't have a very good view
Yeah.
over the neighbors. I can't see.
Right? Well, not only do we have a tree canopy, we have higher,
It was funny because I'm feeling like I said I feel fantastic, and I was laying in bed yesterday when I woke up and the sun was barely coming up, and I was like, "Ooh, we have time to go for a bike ride if we really want." Because Eli was already awake, I could hear him in there. And then I look at my phone to look at my messages or anything, and I look at the temperature. I'm like, 44 degrees. Nah, it's a little too cold to take a bike ride right now. let's
But if you
just
get
not do it right now.
moving, you warm up. You wouldn't feel it.
Yeah, but see, my issue
It's
is
that.
it's so much cold. I'd have to wear mat, like something over my face. I don't want the cold to come back. And then I'll wear like an undershirt and then like one of those what are the workout shirts that are dry? They have
The dry wicking, the
and
ones that
Dry
the
weave.
dry fit.
dry fit. There you go. And then I'll put a sweater over it. Then I'll get hot, and then I'll be sweaty, and then I was like, no,
You should give it a couple more days
yeah, that's what
to
I'm
still
saying.
recover.
Let me get my cold out of here, and then we'll start taking our bike rides. Because it was just the sun. I was like, oh, it's going to be so nice this morning. 44 degrees, not so much. All right, we got 12 seconds. Are you really singing? That jingle?
No.
Yes, she's really singing the jingle.
That's my favorite jingle.
No, Quick's my favorite.
I know.
Quick refrigeration.
Every time it comes on, I laugh because I'm thinking.
You think of me?
Yeah.
It's like you and Thunder.
Kevin actually turned that song up
Jeff
yesterday.
used it on purpose. Like, stop it.
Gosh. Here we go.
Yep. Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We are going to open up the Z contest lines and Outlaw contest line right now at 343-0993. We have a pair of tickets to the Freedom Library visit with Mr. Frederick Douglass on February 3rd. Tickets are valued at $20. Be the first caller. 343-0993. You have to be at least 18 to win. For complete rules, visit monstermediayuma.com. Foodie-licious Janice is in manning the phones right now. If you're calling the office line, that's not the contest line.
That's not the
Hang
contest
up and
line.
call 343-0993. Again, thank you so much to Howard Blitz for stopping by. All right, now, busy weekend here in town.
Yeah, it was.
We have some brand new royalty.
Do we?
We do. The new Yuma title holders were crowned on Saturday night.
Oh.
And we have some new names. I was trying to get the brand new Miss City of Yuma, Allie Van Dynehoven, but she has class.
Oh.
So we're going to get her in at a later date. But Miss Yuma County is Cassidy, is it Legros or Legro?
It looks like LaGrosse.
Okay. And then Miss City of Yuma, Allie Van Dynehoven. Miss Yuma County's Outstanding Teen, Theodora Baker. And Miss City of Yuma's Outstanding Teen, Kyla Giroux.
Oh,
we know
congratulations.
we know all of them from the different events that we've been to, but
Yeah.
I think I've known Kyla since she was about 7 years old.
Oh.
She is the sweetest little thing, so I was really glad to see her receive that recognition, and I know that they will all just make Yuma really proud representing us.
Yes, definitely. Congratulations. I know a lot of hard work goes into this, so definitely congratulations to all of Yuma's new royalty that was crowned this weekend.
And also congratulations to our Freedom Library ticket winner, Monica Garcia.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you, Foodie-licious Janice. We appreciate that. All right, now we have a busy week. We have a couple guests scheduled every single day this week.
Yes, we do.
Coming up tomorrow, Allison will be back from Arizona Western College. And then Tom Tyree is going to stop by and talk about the science and education fair that's coming up. That's so important right now. I mean, we have the Gowan Science Academy has science in the name.
Yes, it does.
I mean, we're putting the STEM or the STEAM at the forefront of a lot of these things. So it's really exciting to see what opportunities are ahead for our students.
Yes, definitely. I'm excited to have them both in. Of course, our Toro Tuesdays are so much fun with Allison. So.
This young lady was my neighbor for a number of years. She lives in Oklahoma now, but she just messaged me and said she's watching Facebook Live, and the studio looks the same. Just some of the equipment has changed. She goes,
Just
memories.
a little bit. Just a little bit.
But that was a long time ago. I think she started coming in to work with me when she was about 15.
Oh.
And I think she might be, oh my goodness, I don't think she's 30 yet, but it's been a number of years. But it's always good to reconnect with different people. And that's one of the great things about social media.
Yeah.
We talk about some of the drawbacks that there are, a lot of the negativity and hating that goes on, but there are still a lot of positive aspects that are out there.
There
Aw.
is.
She
One of them
responded.
is, did she?
Yeah, 33.
Oh, she's 30. No, you're not 33. My goodness. Well, then, I've known her, I think she was 9 or 10 when we first became neighbors. And we also followed them out to the foothills.
Okay.
And we were neighbors out there for about another 11 years.
Oh, my goodness.
And I think her little sister was 5 at the time. So that's, oh my goodness. But
Time flies.
when I look at it, my baby is 20. that certainly sheds a little light on the fact that we're all older now.
Just a little bit. So we have a few things coming up in these next coming weeks. One of them that I know a lot of people in the Yuma area look forward to because it's a chance to clean your yards and get kind of all of that clutter out. I know with us going to our own personal trash bins and things, it's a lot harder to get some of those bigger things out of your yards. We have Neighborhood Cleanup 2018 starting.
Yay!
It's Area 1 starts January 29th to February 1st. So that's what, next week?
Next week.
Okay, so you might want to start getting that stuff out to the curb. That gives you this weekend to get that yard cleaned up and get all of your, big bulky items that you can't throw in your garbage can out to the curb. Now, this is not household hazardous waste, so they won't be taking any kind of liquids like your oils or your cleaning products.
No batteries, no pesticides,
exactly.
fertilizers. Here, I've been doing this a number of years.
Okay, Jill, let's hear
Let
it.
me see.
Do you have? Are you using a cheat sheet?
No, I don't have any of that information
Okay,
in front
let's
of me. Okay, appliances, large furniture,
Yes.
tree limbs. They do ask that they be bagged and broken down into sections at least 4 feet in length.
Exactly.
So they can be easily handled by a 2-person crew.
Perfect.
Tree stumps are not a real popular idea for this one too, unless you can cut them down a little smaller.
Smaller.
You can do 4 tires off the rim.
Yes.
No agricultural tractor or tires.
Correct.
And no commercial or ag items. We mentioned the tires and stuff.
Yes.
You can't leave any of those either. This is usually not included, but I always kind of add this as a little bit of a caveat. If you are putting those appliances out there, chain them shut or find some way to close them so they are not appealing to someone who might want to climb into them, especially our youngsters.
Exactly.
Take the doors off.
Hey, you did pretty good here.
Okay, what did I forget?
You know what? You didn't really. It says unacceptable items are no roofing and construction materials, no tree stumps, no concrete or dirt. And again, do not put the household hazardous waste such as motor oil, pesticides, and other chemicals. No commercial dumping, no tires with rims, and like you said, you're allowed 4 without. No abandoned vehicles or commercial vehicles, and no farm equipment. So pretty good there. You did pretty good.
When you've done this for a number of years.
It says acceptable items, old furnitures, mattress, carpets, and appliances, loose lawn clippings. Please have them bagged or, like Jennifer said, bunched up into little piles. There usually is what they usually do is they usually send a couple different crews around. Some will pick up the maybe, if you have any of the carpets or actual trash, some of the stuff that can be recycled, we'll have another crew come out, and then they'll have the tree and limb people come
as far
around.
as whether it's leaves that you have bagged, those items, they are able to reuse them and mulch them back into the wetlands area, which they've really been working on the last 10 years or so. We've seen huge strides down there. But it's just a good opportunity. If you keep them separate, that way they can get it to where it needs to go in a much quicker manner.
Yes, and I gave Anita, if you're following along on Facebook Live, courtesy of FTS Automotive, you can see a little map of the areas. I'll give you the first 3. That way you guys know you'll need to get things started here going shortly. Again, Area 1 starts January 29th to February 1st. That's Colorado Street to the West Main Canal and Avenue A to the West City limits. Area 2 is February 5th through February 8th. That's the West Main Canal to 8th Street and the East Main Canal to the West City limits. And the third area is Area 3, February 12th through the 15th, Colorado Street to 8th Street, and East Main Canal to the East City limits. So those are your first 3. You can find all those maps if you just go to yumaaz.gov and just, I'm pretty sure they have the actual neighborhood cleanup up there now, but if not, you can just type in neighborhood cleanup 2018. Now, they used to go through and put the door markers on everybody's door. They've done away with that for the last couple of years, so definitely want to make sure your neighbors know. They will be having the signs out in your area.
They put the message boards up to give you advance warning. For my neighbors, we are always very last. So it's the end of March. It's usually around spring break. For my reminder to get everything in there. Now, while Teresa said, go ahead and get your items out if you're that first week or so, don't do it too early if you're like week 2 or week 3 into it, because it's just, it's an eyesore after a while. But if you get it out there at least the week before, it gives your other neighbors an opportunity to go shopping on the curb.
Hey, there is a lot of people that do that.
I've seen posts on social media of people that are upset about someone taking this or that out of their pile. If one man's trash is another's treasure, it's something less for the city to have to come take, and it's still out of your yard.
And you know what? I don't mind as long as they leave it in the pile. That it's when they come and they kind of rummage through
Spread
everything
it.
and kind of leave it a mess. If we pile it nicely, like I said, I don't mind if you find something in there that you can put to use, then you're more than welcome to it. But just keep those piles nice and clean, because it is still an eyesore, until they come pick it up. So
That's right. But it's for a good
be
purpose.
respectable about it.
That's right. I remember, I think it was the year before last, I was driving in Grandma's area and noticed a pile of pallets. And I messaged a friend of mine that does pallet art, hey, if you're looking for this, it's over here. But she is respectful. And she says, oh my goodness, you're the fourth person that's told me about these little pallet locations.
Yeah.
Because, again, they like to use it for art that they're doing these days.
Well, more power to them. Like I said, as long as you're respectable and keep it nice and clean for us, and I don't mind.
All right. A few shout outs to those watching us right now on Facebook Live. Julie, Abby, good morning. Bernadette, Crystal, Jack, Christian, Letty, and Alex. Thank you all for joining us.
Yes.
We are going to take another quick break here on Today in Yuma. We'll be back with more information about events that are coming up this weekend. A lot of things happening. Get out your calendar right now and figure everything out so you can do a little bit of everything in Yuma County.
Exactly.
All right, it's Today in Yuma on Z93, Outlaw Country, Monster Media, Yuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed. We'll be back. I don't know that I have any garbage to put out this year.
I told Kevin, you have time. I think we're area. Did we say we're area
2?
Yeah. And he goes, I only have a couple of things. I'm like, I can see more than a couple of things.
Give it time. Give it time.
Yeah, we only have a couple.
Oh, there's other stuff I want to put out, but I get in trouble for it. You know I'm not allowed to throw cardboard away. Or even recycle it. I just can't get rid of it. Because you never know when it might be necessary.
Never know. Yeah. Kevin likes for targets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
at least he's not using Jace's old art from school.
No, he's not.
Oh, it's nothing that was important. Really, that's a self-portrait of Eli. That seems to be
That's
pretty
how
important
much he
to
loves
me.
his daddy.
That says, I love you, Daddy, on it. Do you really want to shoot that up right now? What happened?
Read that.
Which-
Not out loud. The main one.
Okay.
Because there's a little profanity in it. Basically,
Oh my gosh.
dealing with people in the customer service industry, be nice to them
Yes,
today.
be nice. And every day. That's so funny.
Yeah, well, little
Rant for this early morning.
bilingual profanity on a Monday morning.
I was watching this video. Of this little boy trying to get a rooster or chicken. I think it was just a regular chicken out of a chicken coop, and he was speaking Spanish. And I can understand Spanish, and I can struggle through some sentences, or get my point across at least. But I can understand it pretty darn well.
Right.
And I'm showing Kevin because this little boy is just so mad, and his little brother and sister are like, just go get it. He's like, you get it here and get it. It was so funny. And he's talking in Spanish, and I was showing it to Kevin, and Eli goes, how do you know what he's saying? And he's like, and Kevin goes, Mama can understand what he's saying. And I'm thinking to myself, thank God Eli doesn't know what this little boy's saying, because he's basically like, he's telling his brother, oh yeah,
Using profanity and telling his brothers.
to his brothers, and he's a little kid, so for a little kid to be saying those words, but it was so funny because he's looking at him like, you crazy, if you want it, you come in here and get it.
I'll have to
It was
find that
so
one later.
funny. Yeah, I'll have to find it for you.
Well, there was a similar situation with my mom and her brothers. And the little brother was 2 years younger, but the big brother was 10 years older than my mom.
Oh,
And they locked her in the chicken coop. That's why she ended up having issues with chickens and roosters.
is that where yours stem from?
Well, mine was the terrible attack out in the courtyard.
that we can laugh about now.
We can laugh about it 10 minutes after it happened.
Freaking
Once
out
my
when it
scab
happened.
went away, it was funny.
Poor
No,
thing.
she was protecting her babies and felt threatened, so she just flew at me
Oh,
to intimidate me.
yeah. Scared the crap out of me, though. Trying to save you. Oh, I will never
Okay.
forget that.
Uh,
Are you ready?
Good times. Yep. Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
Just having way too much fun.
On our breaks here.
Yeah, talking about chicken attacks.
Yeah, Jennifer was attacked by a chicken before.
It was.
Here.
She was protecting her babies. I was not hurting them. I was trying to address a technical situation and involved, running from one building to the other, and Mama felt threatened, so she flew at me to intimidate me.
So your hero, Teresa, had to come save you.
Yeah, Teresa heard me scream, comes running out of the studio, and I think she thought it had attacked me.
I thought it attacked you. It was scary. You were screaming. I'm sorry, but if you're screaming, it usually means something's attacking you. I know if I'm screaming, that's what's wrong. So, no, but you were okay. You were okay.
I'm okay, and we're going to start to see, spring is right around the corner. We're going to start to see more of those little chickadees
Chicken nuggets.
here on a regular basis.
Oh.
Now, we talked about several events that are coming up.
Yeah.
We've got on the 3rd, we have the YPG, the 75th anniversary that's taking place out there at Cox Field.
Mm-hmm.
But coming up this Saturday, it's the Yuma Bejeweled Date Festival.
Yes.
And my mom loved dates so much. And my father-in-law would get her big boxes because he was next to one of the date fields. And he was friends. And he would get these, I don't know, like a 30-pound box of dates for me to take back to my mom. She would sneak them off and share them with her little brother, but nobody else. Those were the two that had the same passion for dates. But we are in such a unique area with all of our agriculture here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how fortunate are we? We're the winter vegetable capital of the world. We're like the kind of haven for lettuce
Yeah.
and your green vegetables. We have the citrus that we do.
Yep.
We have the dates.
And you know what? These Majul dates, they send out internationally.
They're very huge in the Middle East.
Yeah, definitely. So, it's just a chance for you to get out and celebrate the Majul date. This is a festival that's put on every year by the Yuma Heritage Festival, and it's going to be held this Saturday down on Main Street from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And they have some really, really cool things going on. They have food demonstrations. They have, they usually have the local restaurants downtown participate and make something with like a date option for them to, because everybody's different and everybody puts their own spin on things. So definitely a chance for you to get out and enjoy some festivities, some entertainment. And, I heard something about being able to zip line down Main Street.
Yes, that is a big part of the event that people are
Yeah.
looking forward to.
So yes, lots of stuff going on down on Main Street this weekend. Again, it's the Yuma Majul Date Festival, Saturday the 27th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Is it 251 downtown Twisted Kitchen? They have date mashed potatoes on the menu.
I want to say yes.
I think that's what it was because my husband said, "Now, how datey are they?"
I don't know because I would not eat them because I have dates now. I'm not a fan of dates. So
We asked, and she's like, "If you like dates," I said, "Does it give it a little bit of a sweet flavor?"
Yeah.
And they're huge around here. People love their date shakes,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I love raisins, and a date to me it's just. Well, it's a lot larger for one thing. It's very sweet.
Uh-huh.
So it's got to be like, very small amounts of the dates.
You brought up Twisted Kitchen, and we went for lunch there on Friday, Kevin and I, and they're doing that. Is it the fresh farm to fresh
Forks?
I have to pull
Farm
it up.
fresh forks.
I'll pull it up.
Fresh
I have
forks.
it on my phone right here. So basically, the different farmers in the area they're taking turns and they're bringing 3 different produce options that are farm fresh forks, exactly. Different options to them to each restaurant so that they can make an option there for you to try. And this week was the Cali patty, and I believe it was cauliflower, romaine lettuce, and celery. And Kevin tried it because I'm not a fan of cauliflower, but he actually enjoyed it. It came on a bed of lettuce, and it was a little cauliflower patty, and it had all of the ingredients in it. And he said it was delicious.
I should have had you bring me one of those.
He said it could have been he goes, I could see this on their menu here, even as like an actual, recipe, menu item. He really enjoyed it, and they'll have something for you to try every week. And all you need to do is let them know, hey, I'm interested in trying this, and they'll bring it out to you. And I'm not sure what the ingredients were this week, but I know that I'm pretty sure they start I think they start tomorrow. But don't quote me on that. But I know that there is quite a few different restaurants in town, but one of them is our Foodylicious sponsor, 251 Twisted Kitchen.
And if you go to monstermediayuma.com right now, click on the Foodylicious page, you can fill out the quick little entry form right there, and you could be entered to win a $25 gift certificate.
Yeah.
Janice does the drawing on Fridays.
Yes, she does.
And then if you're also looking to enter another awesome contest, go to Anita's WTF page. We want to give her a huge shout out. She runs our Facebook Live camera every day, and it's such a hard job. But go to the WTF page. Remember, acronyms are not always what they appear. And you could enter to win a gift card from Bare Naked Soap Co.
Yes.
And we hope Sam is feeling better. She was under the weather Friday.
I hope so too. We're all trying to keep that bug away right now.
All right, now 2 different cheer clinics taking place this Saturday, and we have a lot of very talented young men and women in our community who do cheer. But Woodard is holding their cheer clinic the 27th. It's $25. That does include a T-shirt, and it's for kids 4 to 13 years of age. It's from 9 until noon. You can register the day of, but it's an additional $5, so it does pay off to register a little bit earlier. If you'd like to register, you can call Wendy at 261-5337.
Sounds good. And the Yuma Catholic High School cheerleaders are having a cheer clinic as well this Saturday. So if you're not able to make it to one, maybe you can make it to the other. It's from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Attendees will be performing at the February 2nd Varsity Boys basketball game during halftime. And the cheer, there will be a new clinic T-shirt included with the registration and a cheer bow available for purchase. This clinic open to kids 4 years old to 8th grade. The cost is $30, but free to 8th graders interested in attending Yuma Catholic High School next year. For information, you can email Danielle at danielle.lococo@gmail.com.
And that's DENELLE.LOCOCO@gmail.com.
Perfect.
Now, we spoke last week with the ladies from San Luis. And, well, the ladies were from Somerton. San Luis, it was Danya and Louie.
Exactly.
But they were talking about the public meeting open house for the San Luis 1 port of entry. It's coming up. That introductory meeting will be Tuesday, January 30th, 6 to 8:30 p.m. And then the final presentation meeting will be Thursday, February 1st, so just 2 days later, 6 to 8 p.m. This will be at San Luis City Hall, located at 1090 East Union Street. And again, they talked about how this could double the size of that port and really reduce those border wait times.
Exactly. You know, and this isn't just a public meeting for the city of San Luis. They're inviting everybody because this port does affect all of us in this area. I know a lot of people use it one way or another eventually, even if you don't use it on a regular basis. In our area, it's a necessity with all of the different agricultural workers and things that we have. So definitely, if you're interested, you might want to get down there Tuesday, January 30th from 6 to 8:30 p.m.
And if you'd like to get your golf on, you have lots of opportunities because the golf tournament.
It's the time to golf right now.
It's that season. It's the 22nd annual Yuma Child Burn Survivor Golf Tournament, and it's this Saturday out at Cocopah Bend RV Resort, and it will benefit the Yuma Child Burn survivors. The event is hosted by our amazing Yuma area firefighters. There's a shotgun start at 8 o'clock Saturday morning. The format will be a 4-person scramble, and the team entries are $85 a person or $340 for the team. That will include your breakfast and lunch. And there's lots of other golf-related jargon that I do not quite understand. It's your team skins and handicap and maximum blah, blah, blah. But if you'd like more details, you can give Paul Ivancho a call at 580-3755, and he will give you all those details. Now, it is limited to the first 36 paid teams, so if you'd like to get your little group out and head on over, then it's a great opportunity to get some golf in.
Awesome. You know, there's something really cool coming up next Wednesday, and I'm excited because it's actually my son's birthday. But there's going to be a super blue moon eclipse coming up for all of us to see. And now it says the blue moon, second of 2 full moons in this calendar month, will pass through the Earth's shadow on January 31st, 2018, to give us a total lunar eclipse totality, when the moon will be entirely inside the Earth's dark umbrella shadow. Will last a bit more than than about an hour and 15 minutes or so. The January 31st full moon is also the third in its series of 3 straight full moons, super moons, and it's special because it's all 3 moons. That's why they're calling it a super blue moon. It's something that you won't see very often. So if you have a chance, it says it is the first blue moon total eclipse in 150 years.
And I didn't think we would have to hear totality again. After
I
the
know,
solar
right?
eclipse last
That was
year.
your favorite word, wasn't
the
it?
Path of totality.
It was your favorite. Go ahead.
No. We'll definitely let people know. as
Yeah,
it's
we'll
coming up
remind you.
and remind them. So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Now, Michael says his 71-year-old mom, Diana, is a former Arizona native, and she says good morning. So good morning to Diana. We miss you in our lovely state, but hope you're having a wonderful day.
Yes.
This is Today in Yuma. We will see you tomorrow. Don't forget, we have Allison coming on, and then Tom Tyree as our guests on Today in Yuma. Heard weekdays 9 to 10 on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and on the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed. We will see you then. Have a great day, everyone. KCYK Yuma and KLJZ Yuma.
Alrighty, guys.
Bye, everyone. Thank you,
ya.
Anita.